I think sometimes with postpartum food prep, we focus so heavily on dinner, and the stuff that we really end up needing is like lunches and easy breakfasts and snacks. So I made some breakfast bowls, some protein peanut butter bites, some really brothy soups, which are good for postpartum. And those are just things that we can easily grab and eat. And finally, I also stocked up some stuff for my kids' lunch boxes, because packing lunch boxes is already like a marathon. And so making this part easier for me during my 4th trimester will just save me some time. So I'm prepping lunchbox type foods that I can easily grab and fill my kids' lunch boxes with, or my husband can, or whatever. Next thing I did, obviously, was get my postpartum essentials together. For now, I just have these tucked away in my bathroom, but I just have them there for when I need them. So all my last 3 babies were vaginal deliveries, and I went into labor naturally, so I have all my go-to items for that. I get heavy pads for the first few days, a lighter set for when that tapers off. I love the Frida Baby Peri bottle. They do give you a Peri bottle in the hospital like this, but I like to keep one in every bathroom, so I do think it could be worth buying your own. And then Tux pads are like my best friend when I am early postpartum, and I will have links in the description to some of my must-have like postpartum favorites and hospital bag favorites as well. One tip that I always give people when they ask me about things that they may or may not need for baby is you can definitely do the research and save items, but we live in a beautiful day and age where you can buy pretty much anything next day. And sometimes it's better to not overload your house with a bunch of maybe I might need these items, and instead just buy them if you do end up needing them. Other things would be like nipple cream for breastfeeding. I love nursing pillows, so I have a boppy that I keep upstairs for my middle of the night feedings, and then I'm actually trying out a new nursing pillow this time around, which is the Frida Baby one. It actually has multiple layers, so you can have it be like higher and lower. And I'm using this as our downstairs nursing pillow. Now, certainly you don't need 2 nursing pillows, but it is nice to not have to lug my nursing pillows up and down. With my last baby, it was like every morning I was taking my nursing pillow downstairs and upstairs. So it is a perk of this being my 4th, is that we have a lot of hand-me-downs, so I can use my old nursing pillow, and then I bought a new one as well. Some other things that I keep on hand for those first few weeks: handheld massagers for helping to prevent and clear clogged ducts. My first baby had a rough go at breastfeeding, left me with constantly clogged ducts, so I really stay on top of it with all of my subsequent births and babies. Moving on to the nursery, I've not done much here in ways of decorating, but I have made it functional. So the first thing I did was get better window treatments hung up. I always put off hanging window treatments because honestly it's just like tedious and repetitive, but I do like having blackout curtains or room darkening window treatments in a baby's room. So she'll sleep with us at night, but we will use this room for naps in the first month or so. So I hung up blackout pull down blinds and some blackout curtains. Now, even these 2 things don't fully black out a room because light will seep in from the sides. I feel like this was always a surprising thing to me when I first started trying to black out my kids' rooms with my first baby. And I don't worry about it being totally blacked out once they get a little bit older, but usually when they are younger or I'm initially sleep training, I do prefer it as dark as possible. So I also love blackout vinyl.